All right, Piston Mike sent me an interesting article about how the Warriors might be in a little bit of cap situation with the luxury tax. Now, you're asking like, what's the luxury tax? It's when your cap goes over a specific number. That's the threshold for the whole league, and you go over there and you start paying, basically tax for going over that cap. So let's say the cap, I don't know, just hypothetical, set at 100 million, and you go over 100 million. People say, well, how you go over the cap if by resigning your own players? You can go into the luxury tax by resigning your own players. All right. Now you do have other exceptions for the cap, like a veteran minimum and all that, but you can go over the cap by re-signing your own players. So yep, you can go over the cap by re-signing your own players. Um, so that's something to think about. But let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications we go live, or drop a video. So yeah, you can go over that cap, and apparently in this article they're gonna talk about some of the moves that um that they made so far, and they already extended Wiseman, and also they got to pay Jordan Poole and keep him. So they got a lot of young assets. Um, so yep, they got a lot of assets that they may not be able to keep because of the luxury tax. So they might have to replace them with veteran players for the minimum. So it's been rumors that they've been interested in Jeremy Grant throughout the little process that the Pistons was going through this offseason. So let's get to it. It says the Warriors will be a team, the Pistons, for the Pistons to monitor this offseason. It says that it's run by Aaron Keller Stress. It says when, on pistonpower.com, powered by Fanside. It says when asked how the Pistons would approach the offseason, GM Troy Weaver said they principled but be stay principled but be aggressive. The Pistons will have some cap space, but don't want to use it on guys who don't move the needle. So if they miss out on some of their top free agents, Detroit might have to look another ways to use their money. That could include using their cap space to make trades for guys like Duncan Robinson. Also, possible cap casualties for the Heat, who could possibly be acquired at a bargain. Having cap space, but puts the Pistons in a position to take on salary caps without spending the equivalent money back, which may be appealing for any team trying to cut payroll. One team to watch this offseason is Golden State Warriors, uh, who have some cap space issues. The Warriors have one of the most top heavy payrolls in the league with Stephen Curry, $48 million, Klay Thompson, $40 million, Andrew Wiggins, $33 million, or Draymond, $25 million, all locked in for next season. They've already exercised $9.6 million on James Wiseman for next season. You have Jonathan Kuminga, 5.7, and Moses Moody, 3.7 on their rookie deals. The big issue for the Warriors is third-year player Jordan Poole, who has made a giant leap this season, looks like a future star, and just dropped 30 points in the first playoff game. The Warriors exercise his option for next season, so we'll get one more cheap year, but Poole is going to be looking for a max extension. Even if he doesn't get the full max, he'll be close, which potentially gives the Warriors five guys on max deals. The Warriors already have 171 million committed to just 8 players next season, which means they may be looking for ways to cut payroll. The Detroit Pistons make a deal with the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors are very well wearing franchise, evidenced by the fact that they have a title contending team right now. Still have young talent in the pipeline. Poole, Wiseman and Moody. They just extend Poole, fill out the rest of their roster with low cost veterans and rookies, and go into next season with basically the same team. Or they could try to clear some space by trading Wiggins. There won't be too many takers for a guy on an expiring contract who makes $33 million per year. It might be, it's an expiring contract. If you can match that contract up with some contracts on your payroll, um, you actually can get that, get expiring contract coming off your books the following season. So that's something to look at. He says Detroit is one of the teams that could take the contract on, but will do so unless they're getting some assets in return. would they consider taking Jeremy Grant and Kelly Olynyk for Wiggins and one of their young players, not named Poole? It would give the Warriors more depth and financial flexibility without taking on any long term money. Would such a deal be even interest Detroit? The Warriors are in a great spot as they can win now and don't have to be impatient with guys like Wiseman, who has not played all season, but they might also decide that he is a $10 million luxury tax rookie extension looming for a team whose window with the Splash Brother and Draymond is starting to close. Detroit Pistons will certainly be doing their homework to identify teams to cut payroll, which may be a way for the Pistons to use their cap space to get players and trades rather than free agency. So, I mean, at the end of the day, man, I mean, they literally can wait till next season and wait till Andrew Wiggins' contract come off and just pay Jordan Poole. So really, it's not a real rush. Um, but then again, will Wiggins' stock be as high as it is now? Probably not. So I mean, you might have to sell while he hot. So that's kind of looking at both sides of it because Wiggins probably won't be as hot as he ever is right now. Um, after making an All Star team and just speaking from a personnel fit, just speaking from a personnel fit, bro, this is actually kind of work for the Pistons. You know, not at that dollar amount going forward, but you definitely need a defender. You know, they don't have that perimeter defender. So you moving him, you possibly let's say you possibly moving him to the, put him at the three. You know, now you got a defender, a veteran right there that can get out there and defend. All right. Uh So, not sure what you would do with Sadiq Bey or you move Andrew Wiggins in the backcourt, but either however you do with him, He gives you a really good defender, and that's what you're kind of looking for, you know. And then if you're able to bring a guy like that can defend, now I mean, if you add Chet Holmgren or you add a front also you get another pick and add, or you pick up Mo Bamba or or you add Mark Williams and Jalen Durham, that gives you a really really good defensive front. Or either you say we get a rim defender like Mo, add Paulo, add Wiggins. You know what I'm saying? Mo and Wiggins give you two really good two defenders. So he gives you that defender that you're really looking for. So that's one of the things you look for, and he's offensive proficient. So yeah, if he got one more year in his contract behind that, would he command another $30 million contract? I doubt it. Maybe you get him for 2025. Maybe you get him for 30. That might be a bargain compared to what the new max is. So I mean, and also for your stretch, you get one of them other guys. You say, well, out of one of those other guys, obviously Wiseman might be the natural progression because you need a five, but he ain't played all season. So I think it really boiled down to probably Moody or Jonathan Kaminga. So, obviously Wiseman will be, smart. You need a five, he can defend, but he just ain't been healthy. You would just be they'd be just dumping their trash here. No offense to him. He just simply ain't been healthy enough. They would just be simply dumping their trash in Detroit. Give me somebody that know how to play. I would say give me Kaminga. I start off with Kaminga at the four. I figure out what I do with Wiggins. Maybe I put Wiggins in the backcourt with Cade Cunningham. Sadiq Bey, keep him at the three. Put Kaminga at the four. And I just had to figure that out. Moody can shoot too. You need shooting. Long defender, get out there. So let's see if Moody Kaminga. But like I said before, the question is Sadiq Bey. With all these different forwards coming in, so because you say, let's say Wiggins and Kaminga at the three and the four, pick up Mo at the five or you draft the five. I don't know. But like I said, with Wiggins, I don't know. It'll be a 1 year rental, see how it works. But they definitely don't have to, get into next year's trade deadline to make some reach jump. But I mean, it is what it is. Wiseman just from the fit perspective, put him at the five, let him go. But he just ain't proved nothing in this league yet. That's the problem. He just ain't literally proved nothing. And you got all them veteran players there. He ain't proved nothing. He averaged 11 points last year. He only 20 years old. So I don't know. It's up to them. Wiseman is the best fit, but you don't know. First you gotta see if you can succeed in free agency next year. Before if you can't succeed in getting big free agents, then you go about your business. Zach LaVine might be a target, but ain't too many guys there. Mo Bamba. Some people like DeAndre Ayton, not a fan. Oh, I mean, it takes some time to see, but only if free agency don't work out, then you figure that out. But you know, there's option that every place they need in free agency. The question is getting those guys. No, there's options everywhere. Nurkic, Aiden, Favors, Baca, Thomas Bryant, Mo Bamba. He only about to be 24. So I mean, you Hassan Whiteside, y'all boys Drummond, Mitchell Robinson, Bismack Biyombo, Nas Reed. So they got answers, man. You have to ask you like, what was the deal I take from them? For fit, you want to take Wiseman, but Fit got them in trouble for Wiseman. They should have took Anthony Edwards or LaMelo Ball and made that work. But honestly, bro, everything my free agent, I have to know what their free agent plan is. What they trying to do. But you have to ask me, sir, what would I do in this situation with the cap space they got? I probably would go after Mohamed Bamba. I'll probably go after Mo Bamba. Probably put him at the 5. If I couldn't acquire another pick, if I get another pick, I'll go after Durham or Williams. If I can't, I'll go after Mo Bamba, and maybe I'll do this trade. Wiggins, and bring in Wiggins and bring in Jonathan Kuminga, and I'll just figure it out. What's Sadiq Bay? I have Kuminga coming off at the 4, Mo at the 5, Wiggins at the 3, Cade at the 1. I have to figure out what I would do with Sadiq Bay, but probably what I would go with. But also, think about going after Zach LaVine and just drafting, a big fella. So they got some options, man. But we'll see. But Golden State is this is a good problem to have, and also with they high cap space. Also, you got to remember they just got that arena, and I think the first year that arena opened, it was the COVID year when they didn't have fans in California too. So I know they owners money long, but nobody in the business of losing. Now, if they win a championship, they might find a way to keep this stuff together, but I doubt it. So you're gonna see some guys on the move like Andrew Wiggins, and Wiggins is kind of a good fit for the Pistons. Honestly, it actually is a good fit for the Pistons. So good defensive guy, get out there and defend. You need that on the perimeter. I mean, it just depends on what they do after that. Because you get him and having the money to add Zach LaVine, maybe in a signing trade, I don't know. But him and LaVine definitely give you a talent boost. And then, you know, you have Wiggins, Kuminga, or like Moody, probably Wiggins, Kuminga. Uh, let's say you drafted, I don't know, Paulo, and I mean, it's something they got to worry about. So they're in a good position to have. A couple scenarios, but he's a good fit they need. You can keep him around at a good clip. You probably need Wiggins at that 3, veteran guy, can defend, or you can put him in the backcourt with Cade. But you need that defender. You're able to add Shat Holmgren and another good 5 like Mo, Mark Williams, Jalen Durham. That'd be the ideal scenario. If you can get back on that in that lottery, or you can end up with Mo Bamba or somebody. You put them at the 5, 2 good defensive players at the 5. Wiggins, out there, and Kuminga gonna be a stud. If he can stay healthy, he gonna be a stud. So Kuminga, Cade, Wiggins, Apollo or Shet, or you can get Mark Williams, Mo Bamba, somebody like that, man. They're gonna be a problem. Or even Jabari Smith, but you just need somebody who really gonna rebound and control the paint and worry about shooting threes second and third. But that's a good point. I mean, even if you don't make this trade, there's a team out there trying to dump some contracts too, like Charlotte. They trying to dump a few people. Even if you don't end up with Miles Bridges, what about Terry Rozier in the backcourt with Cade Cunningham? PJ Washington. Maybe they willing to dump off one of their picks to you. I don't know. Zion, somebody worth monitoring, but I just can't trust him. But like I said, some guys in there. What if we had Zach LaVine? Who knows? But it's very interesting. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash Up, $, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist for more videos like this. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. Appreciate the love, support. Don't forget to check my main channel out right here on YouTube, Goodfella TV, for more sports news and entertainment. It's Goodfella TV.